I'm home court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you around?
I want people to feel like inspired. I just want them to feel not only afraid, but inspired. Inspired in a way of like, dang.
To do what, Ashton?
To be crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
To be a little crazy. It's okay. It actually felt really good. It was very therapeutic.
I'm home court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you around back when I was down?
What's up, world? We are here again with the Holdin Court podcast on OG Network, and we are here with my father, the founder and CEO of OG Network.
Yes, that is me. Yes. And you're running point. You've been doing really well.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, sir. You just ready to just move on. You about to produce a Ken Me in a minute.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna let you take over this shit, and I'm gonna go run the network. You know what I mean? You see, I'm priming you for that.
I see.
You better get your sister to come help you.
I
know
am. I'm about to pull in one of them.
Yeah.
Shy Boots. So.
Oh, but real quick before you do that.
Oh, yes, please.
But let me give a shout out. We are broadcasting live here in my hometown of Kansas City, Missouri, and we are here at Strange Land. So I just want to give a shout out to the homie Travis O'Gwen and Tech 9 for allowing us to shoot here. Super proud of what Strange has done. Shout out to my brother X-Rated Loke. You already know what it is. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it back to my daughter.
Yes.
And I'm going to chill.
Yeah. Wow.
Let you do it.
Yes. So I would like to introduce an up-and-coming creator here in Kansas City. One of the first movies to be shot in Kansas City.
No, it's not one of the first.
One of the first?
No.
One of the first major.
No, it's not one of the first.
I was
one of the best.
Decent independent.
I was just saying, it's one of the, yeah.
I can go with that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's
not
why.
The first, though.
That's why. Yeah. One of the best movies shot locally here in Kansas City. And today we have here the stars of that movie, Ashton, Farris, Ariana Tolbert, and Khalid Abdulgaadir.
Oh, look at that. I was betting you was going to fuck that up.
I know you was.
I was betting you was going to fuck that up. You could feel it?
I could
I
feel
was
it on
waiting
my
on
neck.
you to fail.
I had faith in you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, only
Thank
the
you.
father does that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you forgot the movie. The movie, My Cherie Amour.
My Cherie Amour.
One of the best independent
Yes.
thrillers now.
Yes.
Real talk. And I'm not just saying that. Really, you guys did a wonderful job. Real
I
talk.
appreciate
Yes.
that.
Like normally, I'm gonna be honest with you. Normally, with independent shit, you go in a little judgmental. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, okay, what's this shit finna be? You know, the lighting, the sound. You know, but I watched it with my wife, and she's more judgmental than I am, right?
What's the thing?
And she liked it. She was like, oh, that was good. It kept us, you know, entertained, and it was shot really well. You executed it very well, especially. You know, I know how difficult it can be and expensive. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you work with what you have. So y'all did an amazing job.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It really does.
For sure. Even the writing of it. I mean, I was looking for, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not being a hater. I was looking for a flaw. You know what I mean?
You were being a founder.
I was looking for a flaw. You know, I was like, I'm gonna see some type of inconsistencies or something, you know, but no, y'all did y'all thing, bro.
Man, I appreciate that.
And y'all, it's on the OG network, but you can download in the Apple Store, iOS, and if you have an Android, you can download it too.
The judgment. See the shade? She's trying to get me back from the last name thing.
I am.
Yeah, but go. You want to go?
Yeah. So I want to start with you.
All right.
Yes, I want to start with the director.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what got you into the arts, the cinematic arts?
Ooh, okay. Let me do that.
Yes.
Short form, because it's a long story. Well, I am retired out of the military.
Okay.
I didn't do my total career active military. I worked for the government as well as a civilian. And in about 2017, I was traveling abroad. And that's kind of where I got the bug that I wanted to write like stories and not necessarily write for the government. So I came back to Kansas City 2017, and I put on Facebook, I want to make a movie. I had never made a movie before, never written a script, but something was calling me to do it. So I put it out and made it happen. Got linked up with an old friend of mine from high school, and me and him just been operating ever since.
But even before then, because I'm a horror queen. I love horror, thriller, all types of horror. Gory horror, zombie horror, slasher horror, all the horror. I like it. I feel like thriller and horror is a very specific type of genre and people that like that.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that specifically?
Yeah, so
first banger.
you're right about thriller and horror. The thing that's unique about that genre is that it's the most universal genre that it is.
Mm-hmm.
When you're working with a drama, you need named actors.
Mm-hmm.
When you're working with comedy, you're dealing with like cultural things.
Yes.
Whereas when you're dealing with fear, right, everybody understands fear the same way no matter where they're at in the world. Mm-hmm. So that's why horror films do well globally. Mm-hmm. So I watched a movie back when I was like 12 years old. It was called Single White Female. Mm-hmm. My cousin took me, we went to the drive-in. By the time we got there, we done got in a fight with some people. We done stole some popcorn, went to sleep, woke up, the movie's still on. We like, what the hell is this? So I finally just watched the movie, and it just really stuck with me. And so, you know, fast forward to, I believe, like 2020, I think. A friend of ours out of LA, G. Lane Hillman, shout out, G. Lane. He had written the original script. Mm-hmm. And when I read it, I was like, wow, this is Single White Female, but from a different perspective. And it is talking about generational relationship between Black women, which is something that I'm not used to seeing. I haven't seen this kind of story anywhere.
Yes.
And so, you know, Lane was kind enough to let us do what we needed to do with the script. So I took it and I rewrote the whole thing to make it work for Kansas City. Mm-hmm. I knew that we had very talented people who, you know, could showcase their skills in the script. And so I just massaged it and made it work for Kansas City and just, you know, made it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll get to you, Ariana. So tell me about yourself and your upbringing. How did you get into acting?
Yeah, so I've always been into entertainment for literally as long as I can remember. If you ask my parents, they would say, like, whenever they would take us to Blockbuster and look at, like, movies and stuff, I would stand up on the ledge and be like, welcome to the show. Like, I just always had a need to entertain. And so whenever I got into school, I did musical theater, choir, church choir, school choir. I trained in vocal. I trained in dance too, professionally, competitively. I've just always had a need to entertain. And so, like, just, I don't know, I've had a couple opportunities being in film, both like on and off screen. And I just love it as a whole, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. I do makeup too, so I've done like that side. I was like a department head for a Lifetime film last year, so that was fun. But I just love entertainment, and like I have to give all the credit to AGA. Like, seriously, I don't think I would have any of the experience, like my resume would not be what it looks like now without them. So I have to give them all the credit. But I've just always loved entertainment and just like putting myself out there. So yeah.
What's up, world? It's your boy Big Court of the Holdin Court podcast, and I am the co-founder of the OG Network. And if you're enjoying this episode and you want to watch the full episode, then what I need you to do is go download the OG Network. Available on Roku, Google Play, Fire TV, and Apple Mobile. And again, if you liking this and you want to watch the full episode, because we only giving you a little bit over here, go watch the full episode on OG Network. Go download the app now. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Salute. I'm curious, what are you formally trained in acting?
No.
Okay.
I've just always loved it.
Okay.
It's just something I've always been interested in.
It's natural.
And
Natural. Okay.
yeah, and I mean, definitely want to expand my craft everywhere in all aspects. So, yeah.
Where did you dance out? Did you dance out here?
Yes.
Where'd you
So
dance at?
I danced at a couple different studios.
I went to Smith Sisters, RIP Smith Sisters.
Okay, Monica's School of
Okay.
Dance. I danced there starting out. And then Studio J, which is now BPM.
Okay.
And then I went to Lee Summit West High School, so I was on their dance team. And then, my sister is a dancer also, so I will choreograph for her sometimes. So,
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
And what about you, Ashton? What is your background and how did you get into acting?
something very similar to Ari's answer, just not to piggyback, but I've always been interested in it. Since I was a little girl, I've always known I was going to be in entertainment. I did not do all the girly things. I grew up a tomboy, and I was actually an athlete, so my performance was on the court.
Okay.
So anything sports, like competitive volleyball, competitive basketball, cheerleading, soccer, I performed on the field, on the court, and I loved it. I did theater, performance choir, a cappella groups, anything with short films and acting, but writing was actually my passion, sort of like Khalid over here. That's actually how I got a full ride to go to college, is for my writing. Yes.
What
So
college?
I graduated from UCM.
Okay, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Seriously, that's big.
Writing was always my passion. So when I first started doing acting, my sister, who were only 2 years apart, she was on The Voice, she was on American Idol. My mom put us in singing growing up, and we had a country band, and I was always her a cappella. So I always like had my field, and she had hers. So I really stepped more into my full power as a woman, and as an actress and as a performer when I became independent, when I went to college. That's when I really started to go for it, as far as like writing and doing everything in the background, and then public speaking and debate and just different things to put me in the spotlight. Acting is something that I put a lot of energy and work into. I did actually invest into an acting coach. I had to audition, and he only chose 2 people. And I've been working with him now. His name is Peter Wise. I've been working with him for the last 2 or 3 years. I'm really, really grateful. He's worked with Nick Cannon, Vivica Ann Fox, Denzel. I mean, the list goes on of people.
Is that here locally?
He actually lives in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do it virtually. But I met him through Corey and Khalid at AJ Productions acting boot camp a few years ago, which is actually how I've always had the talent and the drive. I've always known since I was a little girl that I was going to be on the stage doing something. I've always had that fire. You know, I want it, and I'm going to have it. So Lord
So what
willing.
do you do? Like the Meisner technique, or what do you?
All of it.
All of it.
He's already taught me all of that. Now what we do once a month whenever we meet, because he's actually filming in Vegas right now, a movie. I forgot what it's called. I'm so sorry. We're just doing monologues. Okay. So I'll do a monologue, and we'll just do tongue twisters to warm up, and not to give away your whole class. So I'm just going to skip to the main point. We do the monologue, and I have to just perform it. I have to trust the process. And he taught me how to break down every single thing, every feeling, every emotion, every thought, even before, during. He taught me how to embody the character. And I believe just because of how I grew up moving around a lot. So I always had the opportunity to be somebody different for a little while. My sister and I would always play with that. So seriously, we'd always have British accents for like the first 2 weeks. And then like after that, they'd be like, what? So just stepping more into that and trusting the process, he really taught me to just trust myself. So, and you just let it go and you just do it.
Okay, that makes sense, because I was going to ask you, what did you, because your character is strong, right? Your character, you had to kind of really go there. Where did you pull that from to be able to pull that off? Because you were very convincing.
You seem comfortable in a crazy girl. I love it.
He was on the crazy shit.
Well, because I'm typecasted a lot. Okay. Right? So all the auditions that I do, they always typecast me to play a crazy role, a psycho role, or something more. I think it's because of my eyes. I have those eyes.
Let me ask her, dude. Why is that? He's like, no comment. I gotta go home with her. What you talking about?
They always have me play a seductive, sophisticated role, or they have me play like a thriller, crazy role. I think it's because of my look, but also my physique. I'm an athlete, so
I was gonna bring that up too.
But yeah, I mean, I just pulled it, honestly, to be completely vulnerable for a moment. I just pulled it from my pain, my own experiences. And I also studied people that were like drug addicts, people that had schizophrenia, because she had a lot of issues. But I just pulled it from my pain, or friends that I've had that grew up in the foster care system, and like being friends with them and being so close and seeing how they grew up and the environments that they had to be in. I just pulled it from from things like that, just experiences and interactions that I've had.
Happy New Year, world. It's your boy, Big Court of the Holdin Court podcast, and I am the co-founder of the OG Network. Now, the NBA's biggest stars deliver the biggest moments with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. You can cash in when they take over. Now, DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down anytime in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Now, it's 2026. There's a lot going on. LeBron James, he just turned 41 years old. Wemby is dominating. Ja Morant's still flying through the air like Jordan in the finals in the 80s. So what I want you to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code BIGCOURT. New customers can bet just $5. And if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly with the code BIGCOURT. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Tell us about these AGA boot camps here in the city and what that looks like for local creators and aspiring actors and actresses.
Yeah, so we do these actor boot camps. It has multiple purposes, very strategic. What we do is, the first thing we want to do is provide an opportunity for the local folks to train, right? So we want to do workforce development. We want to develop the talent around us because that just makes our work better. So it makes sense to invest in the community in that way. So we fly talents out. In this case, we flew Peter Wise out from LA. He's a well-known teacher out there. He came out, he gave the class. And at the same time we're doing the class, we are picking sides, which is the material that they're going to act with. We're picking this information based on kind of, if we know the person, if we know somebody's kind of like real mellow, then we're going to give them something that's going to cause them to have to get excited.
Yeah.
You know, because we want to try to challenge people's, maybe challenge their acting blind spots. And then we also have a project in mind that we're also looking for talent to reveal themselves in the boot camp. And that's what happened with Ashton.
That's super cool. Y'all created your own pipeline.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. And have integrated.
Exactly. And we also, at the culmination of that boot camp, we filmed the scene that they've been working on the whole time. And we edit it down, we put music to it, we make it an actual scene so that everybody also leaves with a reel that they can go and start working immediately with. So that's like the whole process.
Okay. So how did you come across the AGA Productions and the boot camp?
So this is my niece, actually.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I did.
Nepotism.
Nepotism.
I'm all for it. Same.
This is a nepotism baby.
Hey, somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. I'm for it. All for nepotism.
Yeah.
Can we
Utilizing
talk
your
about this?
resources.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
This is my niece right here. So, you know, all that dancing and singing she mentioned, I've been watching her do that shit her whole life.
Yeah.
So I know that I needed somebody who could do multiple things. I might need this character to dance. I need this character to be bubbly. I need this character to be emotional.
And you did all that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And these are things that I already knew that she could do. And so, you know, one of the things we were talking about earlier is about like making things that we are capable of making. So from the writing all the way to production, I began writing, understanding what we're capable of producing, right? I'm not writing Star Trek.
Yeah. Because then it start looking cheesy when you're trying to
exactly
achieve that. Yeah.
And so, you know, in that same idea of being an independent filmmaker and being resourceful, I knew that I had a talent that I could rely on for that particular part. And so that's
And the thing is, and I'm not just saying this, but really, like, you guys came off as veterans because, you know, I've been in LA a long time, and even as an actor myself, you can tell when people aren't honest.
Yeah.
You can tell when they're acting. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just becoming and being that character. And y'all really sold it.
Thank
You really
you
did.
so much.
Yeah, you did really, really well. And that's why I asked you where you were trained. Because, you know, watching you on screen, I'm like, okay, she must have been doing this for a while. You know, like you grew up in theater or something.
I also just really love thrillers and horrors anyway. That year, I watched the entire Scream franchise. That's like one of my favorite horror films, and I love like the whole final girl thing. So I like definitely like wanted to channel like a lot of that. So I guess you could say that's where I got my training from. Just like for this film, just part of it was, from that franchise.
I'm curious though. I mean, out of all the stories that you could have written and created, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a St. Louis nigga. So I'm saying, I know you have a PhD, right? I know you got a PhD, but I'm saying, like, what made you, just creatively say, you know what?
With
I'm
the
gonna
twist.
have this lady, you know what I'm saying? Like, where did that come from?
Well, it's exercising, As a writer, I want to be as diverse and dynamic as possible. And so, for me, a St. Louis nigga, with a PhD.
With a PhD. I was just going to say that, with a PhD.
Came out of the Cochran Gardens Housing Project. For me to be able to, like, write from a woman's perspective, it takes work to do that. You know what I'm saying? And to do it in a way that's like believable and stuff like that. So as a writer, that's just me trying to work different muscles and become as strong as I can be as a writer, which is just gonna help my career out in the future.
Okay, no, that's dope. Ashton, so how was it uncomfortable or weird or difficult for you to do the salacious scenes? Like the
No. I've been a model for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, since I was 5, so no.
Okay.
It wasn't.
All right,
Yeah,
'cause-
that's actually how I met Khalid and Corey.
Okay.
Just from our modeling group.
Okay.
And then did the boot camp. Yeah.
Because listen, girl, and no, that scene, I don't want to spoil it for those that haven't seen it because I got to go to OG Network and stream it. But the scene where you came across the virgin.
I wanna like.
Speak up, Kevin.
I wanna have sex with you.
I want to smash too.
Damn, girl. Okay, look, wait. I'm a virgin.
Wow. I'm gonna take you to heaven. Oh yes.
Hilarious.
Now you know what was
Hilarious.
awkward
Yeah.
when we had the premiere and my dad was there.
Oh,
that was a little.
How did that?
Like,
You
does
just
he
wanna
close his
confident in
eyes?
yourself.
Does he like close his eyes?
He
like,
definitely was like everybody in the theater was like, oh, and my dad was like, he was like, that's your daughter talking to my mom, and my mom was like, that's your daughter, and they were just going back and forth.
Yeah,
But no, other than that, absolutely not. I mean, I'm a woman and I'm a woman empowered, so I'm very comfortable in my skin.
And I love that scene though. Like, no, me and my sister, we just looked at each other because I was not expecting that. That was a really good scene. Great coordination.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
I think we were more scared than she was. Because we was trying to be respectful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they were very
And-
respectful.
and up until that point, my producer and I, we had never made anything that had like any kissing or anything. You know what I mean? 'Cause obviously, this type of movie, it's customary to have that kind of action in it. So that's where I was going with it. But I hadn't done anything like that. And so, I wasn't even ready to go like full go. Maybe on a sequel, we're going to have to, we have to go full go.
Also, there's a sequel.
What's up, world? It's your boy, Big Court of the Holdin Court podcast, and I am the co-founder of the OG Network. And if you're enjoying this episode and you want to watch the full episode, then what I need you to do is go download the OG Network. Available on Roku, Google Play, Fire TV, and Apple Mobile. And again, if you liking this and you want to watch the full episode, because we only giving you a little bit over here, go watch the full episode on OG Network. Go download the app now. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Salute.